Alright, into deck building. What are we doing with this deck? We didn't quite get there with the ramp. And our mana curve is a little bit greedy here. I'm not sure this tandem lookout makes it. Probably want to cut at least one of the momentary blinks. The Verdant Catacombs doesn't fix for anything. The Misty Rainforest does, though. Opened 2 fetch lands. Awesome. Maybe I got past one? No, I think I opened both. Excellent. Mist Meadow Witch seems fine. Seagate Oracle, fine. Attended Night. We have some early game just to kind of hold the ground. I think Eyes in the Skies is fine. We could ditch this Opportunity. Could also ditch this Sensor Splicer. I don't really like Vanish into Memory all that much. I could just go lower to the ground. I'm not sure how low I should be going, though. I do have a Harmonize. I have a lot of Blink synergies here. I am a little bit of a beatdown. We're one of these decks that's going to have trouble beating a Falconwrath Noble, I think. Just because we'll just get drained out. I don't know. We do have a Thragtusk, and there's a Centaur Healer as a Blink target in the main. Don't think I'm running in the Lone Missionary. It is a choice, though. Same with Explore. We could just be trying to ramp harder. Sundering Growth is also here. So are these some of the cards that we're considering? There are options. There's also this Grasp of Phantoms. I don't think we're running Tandem Lookout, though. I don't have a lot of 2-drops that I'm going to play and then play this guy and get in there. What are my blink targets here? So I have a blinker, kind of a blink target, a blinker, blink target, blink target, blink target, blink target, blink target, blink target, blink target. Do I need that many blink targets? How good is Eyes in the Skies here? Not great. It's basically just 2 1/1s. Potentially gets there with Cackling Counterpart, the Splicers. Yeah, I think this makes the cut. Question is Opportunity too greedy? I do have a Harmonize already. I could cut this Sensor Splicer and cut this Opportunity and add in an extra 14 lands. 17 land with a Signet. I think once I cut those 2 cards and we've lowered the curve a little bit here, it looks better. I think I need the Banishing Stroke. I need some form of removal here. I'm tempted to bring in the Grasp of Phantoms. I've kind of been down on Grasp of Phantoms. I never really liked it that much to begin with, and over time I've just liked it less. Grasp of Phantom seems like a good card for aggressive decks, weirdly enough. This flashback isn't that relevant, but putting something on top of your opponent's library sometimes just means they can't draw answers to whatever they're doing. Right? It's a 4 mana take an extra turn. Which isn't that relevant in a situation where you're kind of in a board stall, but is relevant in a situation where they've only got 1 creature and you're beating them down. Is this the deck? My only ramp is Avacyn's Pilgrim and the Caesorius Signet. Like, I don't feel like we need the Opportunity, because once I get up to a lot of mana, I probably have Mist Meadow Witch to be doing all my work. I'm flashing back Momentary Blink as well. I think this is the plan. This is a tough one. I'm not exactly sure. We have a lot of other good cards here. It's possible I should even be running this Is It Signet just for more ramp along with the Explore. Play the Opportunity and the Sensor Splicer, drop maybe like Deputy of Acquittals. Interesting that also in the draft, one thing I noticed, someone took the Herbis Protector over the Flicker Wisp. I think I'm actually coming around to that point of view as well. The format is sufficiently slow that the 6-drop is good. That's how we wield the Flicker Wisp. Someone took the Herbis Protector instead. So So there's only one other drafter at the table doing what we're doing, roughly speaking, which is a good place to be in. Alright, well, let's combine the groups, and let's sort by color here, see what we have. So, we have 12 white cards. Seven blue cards. And then 9 green cards. And we have some awkward double blue requirements. We also want to get more activations with Miss Meta Witch. We have a lot of double green here, though, too. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so this is basically a green and a blue source. Green, white, green, blue, blue, white. So I start off with basically 3 blue sources, 3 green sources, 2 white sources. Sound about right? I don't have a lot of double white requirements, but I have a lot of double green and double blue. Interesting. So I want to add 14 lands to this. That would get me to 8. Huh. Alright, what do you suggest, Moto? You suggest 554. Interesting. I kind of want to add more white, because I do have things to activate with Gideon's Lawkeeper and Miss Meta Witch. Maybe we go 6, 4, 4. I kind of like this. What does that look like? So, green sources, I would have 7. Blue sources, I would have 7. And white sources, I would have 8. Seems reasonable enough. Alright, I think this is the deck. Ooh, there are other options in here. The Sundering Growth is definitely something we want to consider bringing in from the sideboard. And I guess if we're up against a very control-y deck, we have the consideration of whether or not we bring in Opportunity. Vanish into Memory probably comes in against another token deck. I like this against anytime I'm exiling a Golem. It feels really good. This is a instant speed harmonize then that destroys a 3/3. I like that. I think we're leaving out the momentary blink. This will come in if we find ourselves against an aggressive matchup. I think we leave the Sensor Splicer out, even though I do have a lot of synergies here. Yeah, I think this is the deck. Alright. See you in the games.